Team number 3 is the Alabama Crimson Tide. Since they won their first one under Saban in 2009, they won 2009, 11, 12, 15, 17, 20.
Yep.
They've never gone 3 full seasons since they won their first. They've never gone 3 full seasons under Nick Saban without winning a national title. Well, we're working on 2 right now, and Georgia still looks really good next year. They're replacing their quarterback. They're replacing Will Anderson. Are we about to see the first time Nick Saban goes 3 years without a national title? And if so, is Nick Saban still Nick Saban?
Well, yeah, he's still Nick Saban. I wouldn't pick them to win the title this year. They're replacing both coordinators too.
Yeah,
they got so much churn
but
there.
That
we just kind of leave that out.
According to Alabama fans, that's a good thing, because I was told by Alabama fans the only reason they didn't win it this year was Pete Golding and Whistledown. What's his name? Bill O'Brien. So they replaced them with Tommy Rees and with help me.
With
Kevin Steele.
Thank you, Kevin Steele. They replaced them. At least do we get a return to now I'm acting like they haven't been anything. They lost the national title game last year. But I'm very curious as to what Nick Saban gets out of this team next year, because, like you said, new quarterback, new faces on defense, really. I mean, Will Anderson's gone. I don't know what Alabama looks like next year. I have no idea.
Yeah, so, look, it may very well be that Nick Saban just does what Nick Saban does. That's always in the cards. But
yeah.
I've been hearing the same stuff you hear from Bama fans, which sounds like I'm trashing them because I've done it for the past 10 minutes now. I'm not. But here's the thing I always say in response. If you're trying to tell me Kevin Steele is going to lead you back to where you want to be and Tommy Rees is going to lead you back to where you want to be, if I were to have asked you your opinion of Kevin Steele and Tommy Rees on November 1st, 2022, you would have trashed both of them because you had no clue they were in your future. So you can't sing a different tune just because they're putting a script A on their chest. Like, in reality, yeah, that does matter a little bit. But you're claiming Alabama's not the reason. They're going to be the reason coming to Alabama, why all of a sudden both sides of the ball are resurrected. And this was supposed to be the year. Like, 2022 was the year. I had coaches telling me for 3 years, that team in 2022 is going to be the one no one wants to deal with. It never turned out that way. Well, just because it didn't work out doesn't mean that you don't still suffer the consequences the next year of what was supposed to be a pop year. So I think they got a lot of questions. It's first world questions, but they got a lot of questions.
The fact they went 10-2 with a team that had a Heisman Trophy quarterback coming back, and if this were last year, Will Anderson would have been the number 1 pick. They had the best 2 players in the country coming back, and they went 10-2. It was shocking. But it's Nick Saban, so you never put him to the side. I am surprised he didn't pull off a coup and go get a Drake May or go get a big-time quarterback that you didn't expect him to get. Just go get somebody to plug in there, and he is going to roll, apparently, with either Jalen Milroe or Ty Simpson. So
yeah, they got confidence in both of those dudes. Like, they don't think quarterback's going to be the huge issue. Here's the other thing that they would never admit, but I think it's a reality. So Nick Saban won a certain way for a long time. Then all of a sudden he went the superstar quarterback route. You can't watch Georgia do what they just did 2 years in a row with Stetson Bennett under center and not be Alabama and say, wait a second. Like, I remember once upon a time when that's all it took at quarterback. If that's seriously still all it takes, and the metrics say is shifting back to a more defensive-minded approach 2 years in a row now, if that's all it takes, I don't have to sacrifice my overall identity and philosophy to throw for 4,000 yards. I can do it with the 2 guys we already have here.